Drex here from Drexfactor Poi, bringing you the love of poi spinning and flow arts to benefit your body and brain. And today I got a brand new combo for you that, I won't lie, comes purely out of a very strange way of getting into a corkscrew that I kind of found and loved. Before we dive in, I just want to give a quick shout out to the friends of the channel. Big thanks to Dark Monk, Flow DNA, Flow Fests, Flow Toys, Juggling Calling, Pyroterra Light Toys, Spinballs, and Ultrapoi for helping to make the videos on this channel possible. You can learn more about all these amazing companies and the work that they're doing to support flow artists like yourself by checking out the links that I've got down in the description of this video. So I've been on kind of a kick lately doing a lot of beginner level combos, and part of it is just where my head is right now, and part of it is also that I have been finding that more people will participate in them if they are beginner level combos. So this one is definitely an interesting confluence of a lot of different tricks in that regards, but the very, very strange entry into the corkscrews is kind of what brought this home for me. So let's see if it'll work for you all out there too. The tricks you're going to need for this week's combo are in-spin throws, corkscrews, and waist straps. So if you don't already know how to do all of these tricks, I will leave links down in the description so that you can check out some tutorials that I have done on all of them. I'm going to go ahead and show you the combo at full speed and then talk you through it step by step before finally showing it to you again in slow motion. So this combo starts off with doing one of my very favorite presentations for in-spin throws. Namely, you're kind of bringing the opposite hand between the poi and the hand that is releasing it. This is not just a great way of exploring split time same direction in wall plane in front of you, where otherwise your poi slash hands would get tangled up or wrap around each other or what have you. It also just adds a great dynamic element to it. So if you want to, give this one a little bit of practice, just like spinning your non-throwing hand in front of you while you try and pitch the poi that you are throwing around underneath your arm in order to get there, yeah? You only need to do one of these though, because our next step is that we're actually going to go ahead and find that weird entry into corkscrews. So this is going to look at first like we're going to enter into a windmill, and that actually is originally where my head was going with this. Basically, after you complete that throw, you're going to wind up in this place where you have your two poi kind of sitting there in wheel plane going split time same direction, and you're going to drop first your left hand poi and then your right hand poi behind their respective shoulders. Yeah? Again, that is left poi drops, right poi drops, and we come back around to face center. And this is where things start to get a little funky, because rather than pulling out my left hand then right hand and then doing it all again as if I were going to do a windmill, I'm instead going to go ahead and tilt my torso over to the point where the poi just kind of like slide off of my shoulders. And did you see that what happens then is my right hand winds up on bottom and my left hand winds up on top. Now, this is also the kind of feel that I'm going to have if I go into a corkscrew off of this. So I want you to think about this as being kind of a very strange plane change, that as you're doing that lean and everything, that is actually how you're going to get those poi off into a horizontal plane and into that corkscrew that we're trying to get to, yeah? So the whole thing up until now is I do a toss, and then coming out of the toss, I drop first my left hand poi and then my right hand poi behind my shoulders, and then I lean over and let them come out into that corkscrew, yeah? All right, now our next step here is that we're going to do a little bit of a turn around with our poi in horizontal plane. And our poi are really just spinning underneath our hands if we want them to. If you have enough room, you can have them spinning above your arms. Doesn't matter to me. I am in a smaller space. I tried recording this outside earlier, but the wind is too high. So I will leave that up to your deference. But you are going to do a little turn in place, and you're going to bring the two poi to rest over on your left hand side. From here, I want you to get into a waist strap, and you're going to do that first by moving your right hand and your left hand and getting into a reverse weave over here on your left hand side. You're going to turn to a forwards weave on your right, back to a reverse weave on your left, and then finally back to a forwards weave on your right. So you want to basically do 2 repetitions of a waist strap here. And things are going to get a little weird once we get to the end of that second rep. Namely, I'm going to do kind of a funky little stall here in that I'm going to go ahead and stall my left hand and then my right hand, and I'm going to do it in such a way that my hands wind up crossed over each other. You can think of this as happening in a wall plane place where the poi are spinning split time same direction, and your left hand is going to stall over your right, and then your right is going to stall completely out to your right hand side. So you wind up in this place where your left hand is kind of draped over your right shoulder and your right hand is stalled out to the side. Now, when you do this, I also want you to go ahead and pick up your left knee. Now, I'm not going to leave you hanging here. What I want you to do is go ahead and step back, and that pulls the left hand back over your shoulder and out back to your left hand side, so you can at least land in a place that is comfortable. So all that from the top, we do our in-spin throw, and then we drop left hand, right hand behind our shoulders. We go ahead and tilt over to the side, and that gets us into our corkscrew. We pick up some momentum once, twice, we spin around in that horizontal plane and bring the poi to a stop. From here, we initiate that waist strap from the reverse to forward side, and again, from reverse to forward. We stall the left hand, we stall the right hand, and then we stall the left hand again, out to the side to finish it off. Let's see that again in slow motion. Awesome. Did you like this combo? Did you learn something cool in it? Please post a video of yourself doing it and tag me, whichever platform you happen to do it on. I am at Drexfactor on both Instagram as well as on YouTube. And if you run into any problems with this, post a video of yourself trying it out and tell me where you're getting stuck, and I can post a video response and let you know how to get out of that stuck spot, yeah? Please make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe so that other people can find this video, and of course you can help my channel grow. And finally, a huge thank you, because this video would not be possible without the kind contributions of these amazing people right here. These are my Flow patrons on Patreon, and they, along with the wonderful people listed down in the description, help to make this video and all the videos on this channel possible. If you would like to sign up to support the work that I'm doing, bringing the love of poi spinning and flow arts to the wider world and helping people connect with their brains and their bodies, you can do so by heading over to patreon.com/DrexFactorPoi and signing up. There you can get early access to all of my content, as well as a say in what topics I tackle in the future, plus some great behind the scenes and extras content as well. So go and check that out. Please and thank you. Cool, so I've got another combo in this vein that is coming for you all next week. For some reason, I just had a creative rush of beginner combos that I wanted to do and everything. So be on the lookout for that, and hopefully I will be able to record it on a less windy day, because it does involve quite a lot of movement. Make sure you get outside and flow today, and have yourselves a great weekend. Thanks so much, and I'll see you on Monday. Peace.